Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday Dendi, of course Dota 2 legend, he won Grabby organized tournament, $5,000, even sponsored by Blizzard. Went to Mr. Dendi. He played crazy strategies versus Ampi in the final. MK Fairs, like tower rushes, Naga. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what he did afterwards? Of course, he played some community games on Mr. Grabby's stream, 4v4 games, because Mr. Grabby was also doing something like that, like Utter Party. But after the event was done, did Mr. Dendi went outside to celebrate to like a fancy restaurant? No. Did he logged into World of Warcraft to farm some Makruras? No. Did he go to his Dota 2? No, ladies and gentlemen, he queued Warcraft Champions Ladder. Yes, he played 3 games, and what was the most interesting for me, he probably get motivated by watching Guzu versus Tyler 1 Paladin-Rifle games versus Orc. And ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Dendi into Polish Paladin-Rifle University. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do we have here? We have classic Paladin-Rifle build order. Now there is a new build order trading. Check out the YouTube channel because I will publish the build order soon, explained. And shout out to Mr. Toxi and Mr. Helpstone who developed it. But ladies and gentlemen, the general idea is here. We are making Paladin, beloved Paladin, we are making rifles, and we are just winning, right? Because that's what you do with Paladin-Rifle. You just win. And ladies and gentlemen, Dendi is smart, man. Dendi is pretty smart. Like, he was able to learn so many strategies, right? So it shows me that he's like a hard worker. So, and it basically, like, with all due respect, like, I think Dendi is like gifted into video games. I think we can agree on that, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, for example, myself, I'm a gamer, but I'm not as gifted, if any, as Mr. Dendi. I can see this, like, what is this? Cancel this immediately! Cancel this immediately! What was that? I'm telling that you are gifted, man! What is this? Oh, he made the foot. Mamma mia, grande Madonna. I was scared for a moment. Now we have the correct. We have the it's the muscle memory. Yes, he used to play a lot of Archmage Footman or MK Footman. Okay, so Mr. Dendi, he doesn't know the map that well, so he's going for the easier camp, even though clipping the a little bit harder camp would be okay at this stage of the game, because the opponent is not harassing us. His opponent, Mr. Boban, I checked his account, he's legit, you know, he's like a new player, or he's not a sniper, he's as good as MMR of Mr. Dendi. He's tired after the final. But ladies and gentlemen, Paladin-Rifle strategies is very immune to mistakes. You can make a few mistakes here and there, and when you have your Paladin, when you have your rifles, when you have your Blood Mage, overall the game should be okay. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we lost one worker. Okay, so 2 rifles are out, Dendi is taking on 27 supply, that's good, it means that he remade one of the workers. And ladies and gentlemen, he pulled his militia for nothing, actually, and this opponent is like kinda harassing him, but not really, so Mr. Dendi is like testing the waters. It's his first Paladin-Rifle game, I think, ever, at least that I'm aware of. And yes, the Paladin-Rifle, of course, strategy is amazing, we like it, but he could creep faster, but it's not that bad. He's going for +1-0, it shows me that he understands the build. Now, no, we need to power build the farm, because we are going to be supply blocked, and this farm position is very risky. Look at this. First thing first, we are making it with like low HP worker, and also it's like in front, right? We don't know where the enemy orc is, but if he comes, we are in the problem. And Mr. Dendilog is already like he's in damage control. He's power building farm number 4, which I really like. Lumber mill is okay if you are expecting orc to lame you. And ladies and gentlemen, now Mr. Dendi probably doesn't know, but he has opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to creep one camp with militia, one big camp, because you will still have enough lumber for tier 2, because on tier 2 you need 100 lumber for your second hero and 125 lumber for long rifle range. So basically when you're like around 200 lumber, you are good. And Mr. Dendi is doing this. He already has this gamer game sense. So Mr. Dendi, thumbs up for you and congratulations. They are definitely doing well. Okay, change the aggro. And he knows how to change the aggro. Big potion of healing is amazing for the Paladin, because Paladin can't heal himself. That's the only Paladin drawback. And yes, nice creep for Mr. Dendi. Now let's get one more camp, and I would recommend being aggressive. Because Mr. Dendi has a strong micro, and Paladin-Rifle player with strong micro is very dangerous. By the way, what I would do actually, I would creep only the item from this camp, and I would just go to the opponent base. Let's see what Mr. Dendi is going to do, because you will get item and experience, and you don't need to creep the rest of the camp. Is he going to creep the rest? Yeah, he's committing. But basically, like, you know, it takes some time, you take some damage. I would like to go across the map and maybe cancel something. Of course, there's nothing wrong with this. Just an idea that I had, because our XP was okay. We are on tier 2. He's immediately starting. Okay, he's immediately... Okay, I don't like +1 armor, because we don't have enough lumber for long rifle range. And long rifle range is amazing. It's not giving us a damage buff on purpose, but our rifles can attack faster from the distance. And when you can use this ability to kite, so attack, go back, it's very efficient. We even say sometimes in the Polish Rifle University that you get double the damage during the kiting. Nice Holy Light item grabbed, and the opponent has level 3 as well. Dendi got class +8, which is not that great, but it's also okay-ish. And yes, Blood Mage, he's going for the lumber upgrade. You don't need lumber upgrade, you have more than enough lumber. Because Mr. Dendi doesn't feel like... But with Paladin-Rifle, you just finish the games early. Of course, if you know that your opponent is going to lame or something like that, then yes, then you need to have a lot of... He's teleporting out! Okay, so then it's like a little bit, I don't want to use my rifles early. Okay, fair enough. He's going for the shop. I think in this fight, more experienced Paladin-Rifle player would stay. And by staying, I mean he would just pull back, kite back to the Blood Mage. And with Blood Mage, you have infinite mana, you have infinite healing. And because of that, he would be more than fine. So... Now, what we should do, we should attack, because first thing first, the opponent may not know what to do versus Paladin-Rifle, so we can just win the game. If he knows that he should like avoid the fight and lame us, then is a good moment for us, for the Paladin-Rifle University, for Paladin-Rifle player, to start making towers, to start making some anti-laming laming things. And also, if our opponent is going for tier 3, then we still need to attack, because it's a good idea. So yes, for now, what I see from this game, that Mr. Dendi understands the basics, but he's a little bit slow with the execution, because Paladin-Rifle is all about the timing. Don't get me wrong, this situation is good, right? But also his opponent is kinda helping. He's not laming. He's not like oppressive into our base. We don't even have an arcane tower. Look, this base is like so vulnerable. Mr. Dendi is pulling militia. He wants to fight with Orc, and let's see if Orc is going to agree for the fight. Okay, so he's going back. He's going back to the shop. He's going to buy the TP. He has a TP, so he's just checked what is there. Maybe he's waiting the militia. And yes, Orc is not attacking our economy, so laming in Warcraft 3 means that if somebody goes to your base to avoid the fight with the main army, and basically will kill all of your workers and force you back. So this Orc may be laming, because as we can see, he upgraded his burrows, so there is a lot of time for the Orc, because Paladin-Rifle, you know, piercing damage is not that good versus fortified armor type, so versus buildings, so it'll take us a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, what Orc is going to do about it, I would recommend Mr. Orc to just run to Mr. Dendi base. But no, the Orc is ready. And ladies and gentlemen, the first rule of the Paladin-Rifle: Blood Mage in front, Paladin in the back. Protection scroll by the Orc, it's okay. Healing words by the Orc, okay. So we want to take all of the mana, So Blood Mage should siphon all the time, Paladin should start healing, because yes, we should have the mana advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dendi has shop ready. It means that his heroes are not going to die. He can buy the potion, and he can just burn mana. Spend all of the mana. non-stop, non-stop. Even if unit is like orange HP, not red HP, heal it. And ladies and gentlemen, this Panda just went in front in the bad position, and Mr. Dendi is proving that he's a Dota 2 god. He was able to reach the Panda easily. And ladies and gentlemen, Orc decided to take the fight. Orc is tier 2, so he produced some units, but it was too early. Panda wasn't on level 3, and as we can see, ladies and gentlemen, the Paladin-Rifle efficiency, he's close to the shop, all of the mana belongs to Paladin-Rifle, and Mr. Dendi is not losing any units. And ladies and gentlemen, it can be you as well if you join the Paladin-Rifle University and you just play this strategy. Of course, this university is a joke. Maybe in the future we'll have the website, but there is no paid courses. You can check some videos about Paladin-Rifle on this YouTube channel. And yes, welcome Mr. Dendi in the Paladin-Rifle University, and congratulations again for winning the Grabby tournament. See you guys in the next video. Please consider subbing, and bye bye.